Hello YouTube, Wild Pete back again. I just came into the woods for a few hours. I did a video, I think it was during the week, for another YouTuber, local lad. Lundy's Wild Camps and Bushcraft. Check out his channel. It was the 5 items that I take with us that I think are awesome every time I go out into the woods. So I'm out this weekend because I got a couple of questions about the hotbox, the little wood burning stove I have. So I thought I'd come out, go through it bit by bit, get it set up, get it fired up. You can have a look at it working and see all the aspects of it. I also got a wood gas burning stove for Christmas, which has never been used. I took it out of the bag and have a look at it, but it's still spanky, shiny, clean and new. So I thought I'd get that, took apart, set up, get that lit, get its first burn on the go and see how that works out. And compare it really. Bit of a kit review, see which one's the best, compare the aspects, sizes, shapes, how it burns, how it heats up, stuff like that. So we'll get straight down to that, right into the action. If I can stop the dog from eating the sheep in the local field, we should get a good video out of this lot. I'll get the camera set up, and all the bits and pieces set up so I can show you. Back in 5. And just in case you're wondering, that is Dog. Dog. Say hello. So that is Dog. Like I say, you saw it in my last video. That is my wood burning stove. Done a couple of modifications to it. Hold on. Got my paper. Bit slow off the mark, you see. Write down instructions. Right, so the hot box. That's it there. So the flat packed looks like that. As you can see, that is well used. Bought it from eBay. Was having a look the day. Cheapest one's about £7 from Asia if you want to wait a month. More expensive one's about £11 from this country if you just want to wait a few days for it to arrive. But they're both the same. I've had a look. Made out the same material, made the same size, everything. You've got 2 side panels. You see, it's got a slot at the bottom for the ashtray to go in, and it's got a slot up there. Can you see that? Yeah. Slot up there. That is designed for another tray to go in if you want to use it as, you can put solid fuel in or alcohol in, methylated spirits. I haven't got that with us because I never ever use it as a solid fuel or meths burner. little bit tricky to put together. Slots into place. That's the back panel. Just slots into place. Tray slides in the bottom. That's the front panel. It's got a big hole in for putting the fuel in. That's basically it. You can see the better there. So slot at the bottom there where the ashtray goes. Slot at the top there where the alcohol goes. It is quite sturdy when it's made up, even though it just slots together. That's where you can feed fuel in. If you look there, right at the top there, I've put a couple of notches in because it doesn't come with any grate or anything to hold smaller pans. This is alright for a nice big pan when you come to put your Crusader mug or whatever on, it falls down the middle. So I put a couple of notches in, I chopped off a couple of steel pegs, and they just slot into the grooves like so. So I can put smaller pans on. That's about the only modification I've done to this one. So what we'll do is we'll get it fired up. You can have a look at the burn. Right, so what I tend to do is about half fill it full of twigs, sticks, kindling, and that is to save having to feed it later on so quickly. I've cheated a bit today and brought some sticks from home, but grab twigs and sticks from the great outdoors here. All the same, it all burns. So using a cottonwood ball, get it fired up. Right, a few more specs on it. As it stands, with the 10 peg pan supports, it weighs 380 grams. When it's flat packed, it is 150 millimeters wide by 160 millimeters square. And basically the same height when it's built up, not flat packed, but it's 160 high and 150 millimeters square at the widest point, which is the base. You can either feed sticks in on the top, or if you've got your pan on, you can feed sticks in from the hole at the side. Seeing as it's fired up and burning, might as well put some water on for a cuppa. So that's got my pan on the top there, it's got some water on, I might as well make a cuppa, seeing as it's burning away there. Very little wood processing involved, just snap up sticks, how you did, keep it going. Leaves next to no mess, footprint behind. That's why I like it. Takes 5 seconds to set up, a couple of seconds to light up. Once it's finished, it's cool. Pack it away, slips into your rucksack. See that? Time is 14:01 in a few seconds. See how long it takes to boil up the pan of water. There you are, water's boiling. And the time is, can't see because of the steam, 14:05. So approximately 4 minutes to boil enough water for breakfast, cup of tea, cup of coffee, that sort of thing. That is lashing away inside there. Right, next on the list is the wood gas burning stove. Got it for Christmas, never been used. We'll take it out the container, out the bag there, we'll have a good look at it. Right, this is the same. You can buy burn twigs and stuff on it. You can burn solid fuels on it, like your hexi block, or you can burn meths on it. This also comes with a little tray for burning your meths in, which I didn't bring with us, because like I say, I do not use them for meths. Buy them pure and simply for burning little sticks. Positive on both things, you don't have to carry any fuel. All your fuel is natural. Get your birch bark, cedar bark, your horseshoe, fungus for tinders, grasses, and then twigs, dead twigs lying around for your fuel. Let me show you. That one is now burnt out. All but gone. Didn't have to put any more fuel in it. Boiled my kettle up. That's good enough to get your porridge on the go, or a cup of tea, coffee. Quick as that. Right. 4 parts I brought with us is the top section, the pan holder. That is your ashtray. That is the gas burning section, and that is your base. It goes together like so. Base goes on, gas burner section goes on, tray goes in. Put the tray in that way for burning sticks and wood. Turn it upside down, put the tray in that way. It acts as a shelf for your solid fuels and for your meths. But for this one, it's going to be burning sticks. So it goes in that way. As you can see, it's quite deep. Put my hand in the bottom. So past my fingers. That section goes on top. Arms flip out. That's where your pan goes on it. So we'll get this loaded up, get it lit, never used it. Had to have a bit of look around to see how to use it, but apparently you load that up with sticks, light the fire on the top, and let it burn down. So we'll have a blast at that. That's it loaded up, a bit of cotton wool on the top, ready for lighting. Right, so while that's getting a hold, we'll go through a couple of specs. eBay again. Cheapest I saw was about £12. Most expensive I saw was about £16–17. All identical in design. It weighs 360 grams, which is 20 grams lighter than the hotbox. Its footprint diameter is 135 millimeters. Its height when it's folded down is 65 millimeters, and its height when it's fully extended, ready for cooking, is 160 millimeters. Right, the holes in the side there you can see at the top superheat the air and burn a second time. So this one is supposed to be more efficient burning, using less fuel, and it's supposed to be a hotter burn as well. I'll put the lid on the pot stand, see how that goes. Like I say, never used this one before. I notice straight away the heat is more directional. Looks like it's going to be right underneath the pan, where the hot box was a bit spread about. Same again, I'll put the same amount of water in as last time. Even though I don't need a second cupper, otherwise I'll spend the rest of the day peeing. Right, the gas is now burning. So that's at full throttle. Back it up, you can see the flame. Where you been, dog? It's supposed to produce less smoke as well because it's burning it off the second time. But it seems to be smoking canny. Oh, time is just gone 2:20, 2014. See how long that takes to boil up. There we go, we have boiling water. That took 4 minutes. So approximately the same time. You can definitely see the gas is burning now. Still plenty of fuel in there. Probably get another cupper on the go. The summary. Right, hotbox, tried and tested. I've had it for a good few years. Never let us down. Flat packs to almost zero. The extra few grams in your bag you don't even notice. Very handy to have if you just pull it up for a couple of minutes. Cup of tea on the go. Pack it away and away you go. Not really much you can say about it. Light it, hoist sticks in it, cook on it. Easy as. The wood gas burner. Right. Yep, did the same thing. Light it, put your pan in it, heat the water up approximately the same amount of time. The only downfalls I can see with it is you have to take the pan off to feed more sticks in, which you don't with a hot box, and it's a lot more bulkier when it's flat packed, when it's collapsed down. I know you can buy cook systems where it'll fit inside. I don't own one at the moment, I'll have to pick one up. So that will reduce space in your bag. But at this present time and moment I've got one bag with me pots in, and I'll have to use another bag almost the same size for the burner. Apart from that, well pleased with it. I think you'll be able to cook a lot more on it. I put pretty much exactly the same amount of twigs in, both hotbox and wood gas burner. And the gas burner, seems to be burning a lot longer and a lot hotter. So, see, you were boiling eggs or something, you wouldn't have to put fuel in quite as much as you would with the hotbox. I hope this little experimentation helped anyone. Like I say, there is a slight price difference, but for the couple of pound it is, doesn't make that much difference. But get yourselves one. Get a put in that rucksack of yours when you're out and about in the wilds. Get it test driven. It's better than carrying a humongous thermos flask around with you anyway. Plus there's no worse than tea or coffee or hot beef drinks stewing in a bloody flask all day until you use it. Plus if the flask fails, you end up with a blooming cold drink anyway. So, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, go on, share it with all your friends. And all you new people, hit the subscribe button. And this year I'm going to try and get as many videos out as possible. Work and wife pending, of course. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.